I'm going to show you how to register as a landlord on the DEHAP portal. For starters, I want to give a note on property owner and manager registrations. Companies with multiple multifamily sites on one tax ID or EIN will need to establish one property owner registration and enter each of their properties on that property owner account. In that process, you will be able to identify a property manager for each site, and they will get an email inviting them to register and will be associated with that property. This is the contact who will receive notices to confirm rents due on applications that are entered by tenants and be able to initiate applications. Property managers with multiple properties, commonly single-family units on one tax ID or EIN, will need to set up their primary account as a property owner account. This is how DEHAP will communicate about payments. Property managers with multiple properties, commonly single-family units with different tax ID or EINs, will need to set up each one as a property in order for accurate payment processing. If you have accounts that are already set up and you need assistance fixing this, please email dhap@destatehousing.com. In terms of the application process, if your tenant initiates an application, the application will be reviewed and their information will be pre-approved. At that time, you will receive a notice to register or log in if you have already registered to confirm the rent amounts due, upload your W-9 if not already uploaded, and your payment information. If you as the landlord initiate an application, you will be entering information about your property, the amounts due, and your tenant's contact information. They will then receive a prompt from the system to register and submit their application information, including uploading documentation and completing several self-certifications as part of the application. The application will then be reviewed to confirm the tenant's eligibility. Okay, so let's get started on registering as a landlord. First, you'll visit decovidhousinghelp.com and hover over COVID-19 rental assistance. From there, you'll select how to apply, and then you'll click Apply Now. That will take you into our application portal. You'll click Landlords Register here, and then you'll fill in your information, your email, your password, your phone number, you'll agree to the terms of use, and you'll hit register. Next, you will add your first property. You'll select your role if you're the property owner or the property manager. Then you'll put in your property owner company name. You'll enter a phone number for that company name. Your first and last name will already be entered into the system. You'll put in the property owner company address as it appears on your W-9. You'll put in your tax ID number. Then you'll select the property manager is the same as the property owner, if so. If not, you'll put in the property manager company name, phone number, the property name, property manager first and last name, and the other information. If you click this box, it'll take you down to property information. And then you'll put in the information for the actual property. It'll automatically add in the county. If you put in a tax ID number that has already been used, you'll need to contact the property owner so that they can add you as a property manager to that account, because this field must be unique. And that means that an account already exists for your company using that tax ID. So we already have a test one set up. So that is probably why that came up. Okay, so next you'll upload your W-9 for payment reimbursement. If you don't have a W-9 filled out, you can click here to download one, or you can upload one that you already have. Your W-9 number, the EIN number on your W-9 must match the EIN that you entered earlier in your information. Payment method, select ACH, and then put in your checking or savings account number. And your routing number. Confirmation, oh, missed a number. Then put in your account number. And then upload a copy of your voided check. And then hit save and continue. All right, and then this is the point where you could add property managers if you have them for your complex or your property. You would hit add user, put in their email address, and it will send them an email to be able to manage that property. Okay, so your property has been created. You can hit done. And then when you get applications for that property, they will be under all applications. You'll be able to view the applicant name, how much they owe. The amount that they owe will be under the $ column here. You'll also be able to see the status of the application. If you have other properties, they'll be listed here as well after you add them as a property up here. And then any communications or messages that you have from the reviewers of the applications will be in this section here under My Communications. So that is how you add a property on the DEHAP portal.